Hey guys, welcome to my Uber Lilith guide video. In this video, I'm going to explain all of her mechanics, patterns, and fully break down the fight as I walk you through my kill step by step. Right, so first of all, you want to get her down to 70%. She's going to spawn some ads. If you don't get her down to 70% quick enough, she's going to do her easy wave patterns. And we're going to get to that later, but you want to get her down to 70% before she even does those wave patterns, and that's how you're going to gauge if you have enough DPS to clear this entire fight. So here's 70%. Just want to enforcers. They try to hook you and they don't really do much. What they do is when they die, they spawn blood blisters that explode after like 10 seconds if you don't kill them fast enough, and those will one-shot you. So here, I'm in the edge of the arena, so I can bait this first wave pattern. This is a special wave pattern that only happens right after this very first ad spawn. I'm gonna draw this out. The special wave pattern kills a lot of people. So you bait into the edge of the arena, and here I got the wave here. She'll always do 2 waves in the middle, so it can be like here, or back here. These all come down if you bait correctly right here or here. There's gonna be 2 waves on the side that go like this. And basically, what you can do is dodge, always go dodge to the side unless you have mobility. You can just dash through. But since I'm over here, spacebar evade won't be far enough to dash or to evade through it. So you just want to go through the side. And here, yeah, I get the second wave right here that would clip you and kill a lot of people. And as you're killing these ads, she's gonna keep flying up and tossing waves at you. And just keep going to the edge and baiting these waves. So this is probably the normal wave patterns that you see all the time. The easiest way to dodge these is to just bait them on the edge and then go across. You don't need to evade, gap close, or anything. If you have enough move speed, you just run through it. So here's one of her random wave patterns. You can just get behind her or get to the sides over here. Pretty easy dodge. You fight her enough, you'll be able to recognize it fast enough. So the next goal is to get her to 30%. When she gets to 30%, she'll spawn 3 ads this time. And learn 2 new patterns. The triangle pattern and the triple back and forth opposite pattern. So here we get a triangle pattern. You is kill these ads as fast as possible, otherwise you're gonna keep getting these waves. But you don't want to kill them all at the same time unless you have crazy AoE. You want to kill them one by one, so they drop the blood blisters one by one, and you just kill the blisters one by one. And here's one of the new patterns she learned, is the triangle pattern. What you want to do is face outward. But in here, I'm facing inward. So I get this whole circle inward and I get less space to dodge. But I still get a lot of opening here. So as a rogue, you want to run that dash. And you can just dash through. Here I go in the edge of the arena. Always go back to the edge of the arena. She's gonna keep throwing those waves at you. You just keep baiting him on the edge of the arena and get those easy dodges. At 3%, she always spawns 2 blisters instead of 1. Here I'm in the edge of the arena. I face out. So this circle is more out. This is another triangle pattern. This one's going down. This one's going this way. Just loop around. Always try to loop around these triangle patterns. They always go clockwise. I'm going to show the triangle pattern one more time. This time I'm facing outwards. See my cursor's here, I'm attacking outwards. And see how this triangle pattern is much easier to dodge? I can just go up or to the left here. And I don't need dash this time to dodge it. I can just use spacebar. Since this circle arena is more out instead of more in, I don't really need the dash. So that's how you would dodge it without using dash. Facing in, so I get a harder one, I have to use dash. That one's really hard to dodge without dash. So here's the final new pattern. She spawns a wave in the middle that goes at you, and then 2 on the side that's opposite with this lamp. The easiest way to dodge this is to, since I'm baiting over here, just go across the arena. Or you get behind this wave as it spawns. So here I get behind the wave, the middle wave. Here again, that same pattern, get behind this middle wave. That's pretty much phase 1. It's pretty easy phase once you get the wave baiting down. Easy triangle. So phase 2. Right, so you always want to stand southwest of her like this. In doing so, you'll get these blood pools. They'll spawn just like this. If you're not standing here, it might be weirdly random. And this is thanks to Ben for showing that off. And this is gonna make it easier to dodge the fireballs if you have it like this. So after every attack pattern she does, she's gonna try to hit you with her little blood pool and spawn a new one. What you want to do is try to, every time she does this, you try to be near one of these blood pools. So they get rid of one another. So you don't keep getting a ton of blood pools all over the arena. Here I'm gonna shout again. Talk about that pattern later. I get unlucky. But after every pattern, she's gonna do a new blood pool. That's a pattern. New blood pool. And as you can see, when you bait it on top of each other, it got rid of all 4 of them. Just turned into 1. So a big tip of mine is to always just bait those blood pools in the middle of the arena. That way you get fireballs that spawn in the center, right? And then you just run the outer edge of the arena to dodge him. So here, she does the suck in randomly, and after every time she breaks the arena. I'm sure you can. If she spawns in the middle, she's gonna do the suck in. And what you really want is to have a conceal, get an unstoppable effect skill, or use your dash. Because the suck in, it's gonna suck you into a fireball more than often than not. And I don't know why it still sucked me in because I'm unstoppable. But luckily I got a dodge here. And every time she sucks you in, she's gonna spawn a bunch of ants that drops potions for you. You wanna kill these ants as fast as possible. Especially when she's below 50%. Because below 50%, when she's doing patterns that spawn fireballs, they'll also come out the ants. So these ants will spawn fireballs. If you don't kill them quick enough. So in phase 2, it's really important to stagger her. And what you just saw here is when you stagger her, she will randomly get rid of 2 to 1 blood pools. And the very first stagger that you do always gets rid of the north one. Might not get rid of both though. So what I recommend before the 8% platform break is to get a stagger on her, and then you get this whole arena up here to move and attack her for free. You don't have to worry about fireballs so soon. But if you do have big DPS, and you just want to get that 80% platform break, there's gonna be blood pools here. You have an easy time dodging them. And I would recommend not staggering her until the platform break. Then after here, you can just stagger her and get rid of one of these blood pools. Oh wait, as I explained before, after every platform break, she's gonna do a suck in. What I do is use your unstoppable, so she doesn't suck you into the fireballs. After every pattern, you're gonna always try to bait it on top of into the center arena, top of other blood pools. Makes the fight much easier. So this is not a platform break, and when she does his tarp thing, it's not a platform break. Your class has a way to stay out here, and you want to bait those pools on top of each other. That's what I'm doing here. Bait the pool into another one so I don't get a crap ton of pools. And do another pool after that pattern. You're gonna stagger her and it's gonna get rid of one. Okay, so let's talk about this pattern. Pattern she can do at any time. Doesn't matter what her HP is. And she summons a clone in herself and she'll spawn those big 3 spikes. You just wanna get away from her. And the cue is no, when she does this is when she screams. Right here she screams and knocks you away. So get the crap away from her. These do one-shot me. Then she does a big circle AoE that's gonna also one-shot you. And right after that, she's gonna do another blood pool. So get close to one. Here, stagger and got rid of one. Okay, so this is probably platform break at 50%. And as usual, every time she does a platform break, all the blood pools are gonna spawn fireballs at you. after 50%, the ads will spawn fireballs, as I said before. And these pulls will spawn fireballs at you when she does any pattern. So at 50%, under 50%, fight's gonna get a lot harder. This is not a platform break, and she still shoots fireball at you. Here, I'm trying to bait it again. Green fireballs coming at you. Big AoE slam. Another bait. At 25%, she's gonna break this platform. You want to get these ants quickly as possible killed. You can see here. That was gonna be a fireball that kills me right there. %. There's no blood pulls, lucky me. I get an easy platform break uptime. Hit her real low, so the final platform break is that scream. This time she's gonna do 6 spike attacks and a big AoE. Keep running around, dodging it. Then I kill her here. We didn't get to see is it is a double tarp attack. And what that means is tarp this whole arena side. All the fireballs will be coming at you, and you only have this much of an area to stand in. And she's gonna flip around and do this side of the arena, so you only have this side to stand in. Luckily, I killed her quick enough, and I don't have to worry about that. If you guys enjoyed my content and found this guide helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. If you got any questions, or if I miss anything, don't hesitate to ask me in the comments below and I'll try to answer them. Thanks for watching.